Shooting in Lagos, Nigeria, oh my God. Me personally, I have a lot of stories, a lot of drama. Is it from the street guys, Lagos Island? Everybody that have experienced Lagos Island will know why I'm saying Lagos Island, because that's like one of the craziest places to shoot in Lagos. A perfectly planned production. Everything is well planned from the beginning to the end. And then you get on set and everything just start going left to right. And you're like, wait, no be me plan this thing. like it can actually turn upside down in a second. To be honest, this industry is tough. And being a woman, you have to be tougher. If something happens to you, let's say your boyfriend break up with you, you cannot bring that on set. You have to make sure you leave that aside and focus on production. Because to be honest, production doesn't care about your feeling. My name is Anny. I am a photographer and the founder and creative producer for Anny Productions.
Kindly welcome our guest for today, Anny.
What draws me in? For me, I started as a model and I've always been curious about what happened behind the scene. I think curiosity was one of the key themes, and also like just figuring out that, oh, there's a problem here. What I mean by problem wasn't like the production was bad the time that I wanted to join, but it was just that I felt like the directors were doing like almost all the jobs. The director is the one mostly getting the location, mostly getting the equipment, and all of this work, I felt like it has to be the producer doing the work. I kind of came into the point where I'm like, okay, you know what, I can get all of this done without you having to do anything. Focus on the creative part of production, why I take the weight off you and I do all of that.
How far? Hey guys, I'm Fola and I'm on set with Anny Production, and I've been having fun.
Before the big budget, honestly, like most producers, I just started saying yes to opportunity as they come. Like I was a young model and I obviously want to get into production, so I wasn't really looking at the numbers. I mean, we all like money, but I would say that money wasn't my motivation. I just wanted to work. I just wanted to create. There's a whole lot more behind being a producer. You get to do all of the work, all of the planning. If something goes wrong in production, honestly, like everybody look back to the producer, and that's one of the things that have just, upped me in my games, making sure that everything works well. Shooting in Lagos, Nigeria, oh my God. I don't know why filmmakers have not even created a documentary about this, because me personally, I have a lot of stories, a lot of drama. Is it from the street guys, Lagos Island? Everybody that have experienced Lagos Island will know why I'm saying Lagos Island, because that's like one of the craziest places to shoot in Lagos. Producers or director, honestly, that have shot in Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria particularly, would know that a perfectly planned production, everything is well planned from the beginning to the end, from pre-production to post-production. And then you get on set and everything just start going left to right. And you're like, wait, no be me plan this thing. like it can actually turn upside down in a second. And that's actually very crazy. I've seen so many productions that are going left, right, color, red. I don't even know the colors, but they are going so bad that was obviously not what we planned. And we all just figure out a way to make it work, shoot. If it's weather, we are looking for an umbrella to make it work. But a rental company is figuring out how to support you on set. Honestly, Nigerian teams are amazing. And personally, my team are strong. And then having to now collaborate with the people that works in, especially the music video industry, because that's one of like the toughest industry. Sometimes we only should have one day to shoot. So imagine you have like 6, 7 scenes and you have only 24 hours to shoot. And you see people working 24 hours for real. Sometimes more than 24 hours, but we just figure out a way to make it done, And honestly, in as much as I want to give myself the praise that, oh my God, I did so well, I planned it. But then the crew also is one of the backbone, I would say, to get it done, because these guys they're not resting. The way people take a break in other countries where we have like lunch break, clinical break, We don't have it here. Everybody is working. You will see people eating rice. DP is eating rice and is shooting. It can be that crazy, and it's a beautiful thing to see. We are so strong, honestly. Shout out to the Nigerian team. Nigerian crew members. I know you. That's all I was saying. Add to you people.
Baby, follow my command, like zombie. Go down on me, with your coca body.
My relationship with directors is very different with different people because people have different vibes, different way of working. But for me, it's like one of the key things that comes to me when people reach out to me, especially directors, is reaching out to me with a treatment. So a treatment is a mood board, a storyline where a director sent to the producer to show them their creative idea of what they're trying to achieve. So a lot of time I just focus on what they need, who they are as a person. If I'm working with you for the first time, trust me, I'm gonna do some FBI. I'm gonna go to your socials just to understand your vibe, how to relate with you, because it's very important, because as a producer, you need to make sure you are very good with, human management, communication, and also vibes. Like I keep saying vibes, like you need to match with people's vibes because you cannot be all over the place and then your director is like, if your director is like this, like maybe a chilled guy, you also need to be chilled while talking to him, because if somebody is a chilled guy and you are like shouting, raising your voice, talking, the relationship is not going to work. That's already like dead on arrival, but you need to try to match energy. So if you're working with a director and is loud all over the place, you need to match his energy at the same place. And in terms of like creativity, even if you have your ideas and we are on set and something comes up and I feel like we could do this differently, or maybe we couldn't achieve the exact same thing you have in your treatments, usually what I do is just communication. I can just like walk up to you on set and tell you that, oh, I think we could do this in a different way, or I think we could do this. And then a lot of the time, honestly, they listen to me and they like, my contribution to their creativity, which is very important as a producer, because in as much as we are focused on the work, the basketball that is going on in production, like you have to be, okay up there to put your own input, your creativity, what you think could get better, what they could do different. I think it's very important as a producer too. So yeah, you are not limiting to just running around shouting everywhere on set. Yeah, you can use some of that thing that is in your brain too.
Very, very soon, I'll do better, and I promise you.
I have a lot of favorite directors, and I don't like to say favorite though, because I'm cool with a lot of guys. But one of my favorite director is when I work with female director, and my number one is Director Pink. Yeah, of course I love her, woman supporting woman. I'm in for that. It's just the fact that we kind of like sync. We understand each other. I don't have to worry about anything. I feel very comfy when I, actually shoot with a woman. And we don't have a lot of them in the industry. I'm hoping that we can have more female directors, honestly, because Director Pink is killing it. When a problem happens on set, I look at the problem and think about what solution we can do, how to fix it. I don't let my emotion rule me at all. never happen, because one thing about production is your vibe, your energy is very contagious as a producer. If you're down, if your energy is off, it's going to affect the entire team. So you have to make sure that you're on top of your game. If something happens to you, let's say your boyfriend break up with you, you cannot bring that on set. You have to make sure you leave that aside and focus on production. Because to be honest, production doesn't care about your feeling. Even if you're sad, whatever is going on with you, you cannot pass that to your team, because the vibe would always show. So you have to make sure that you are keeping it as professional as possible. Don't let your emotion ruin your production. Very important. So yes, you definitely have to separate those two things and just focus on the problem, the solution, and how to get it done.
Sometimes when you know they, she be now you are the call when you know they. And I know for that minute to be show face. Show face. Or you are follow down for loye. Omo low by load. Make lucky you do not go wine me for all days. All days.
I know I'm not a crybaby, but yeah, there are days where production makes me cry. Alone in my room, sure, I don't cry in public. I'm sure I'm not the only one that has experienced this. There were days where you hire a creative and you've communicated everything that you need to do for the production. You've gone through back and forth and then canceling on you last minute. That has happened to me, and we all know that's not a good thing, because imagine if you've done your pre-production, your recce, you've done everything with this setting, let's say a DP, and then 2 days to the shoot, the DP is saying I'm no more available and I have something else to do. Obviously, that generally just scatters the entire creative process that you've been planning, and now you have to bring another creative on board. I'm just giving like 1 or 2 things that could just bring you down as a producer, because you put in so much work and then you have to do it all over again. Yeah, that can definitely take a toll on you sometimes, but we have to keep going and dust it out and just figure out the solution. There have been a lot of challenges because, I mean, Lagos, that's all I would say. But I think there are 2 things that actually stand out. And one would be where I was shooting with Tems. And we had this location in Lekki. It was more supposed to be like a desert location. And then I hired this set designer. And then working on set and just realizing that almost nothing has been done. So let's say we have like 4 major sets. I can only see 1, and then the rest of the sets are not done. And then as a producer, obviously, I'm just gonna say, you know what, let's keep shooting and give set designer time to like get their things done. Eventually, it was time to shoot all of those sets that was not available, and we end up not shooting it. Like, we had to just figure out a way to just start getting the set ready ourselves and making it look decent. And honestly, like, I give respect to Tems a lot, because one of the artists I've worked with, and she's so cool. Like, she was basically joining hand with us to design the sets, making sure, like, I see this lady bending down to pick wood, and I'm like, I felt bad though as a producer, because I don't want my client to do anything, but that was actually very impressive that, you know, they didn't scream at me, they were patient, they understand, and eventually the project came out and it was amazing. You should go watch the keys.
The mind is just the night. This is the dawn, this is the way. I see the dream coming before me. I've been the one, no have to say it. This is the vibe, no need to fake it. Seeing the world, living beyond it. This is the key, so I can save you.
There was a director I was working with, and she came into Nigerian to shoot. I've worked with this person several times. I wouldn't say we are not aligned, because we've worked before, but there was just a lot of emotion going on. Yes, I know that I'm behind the scene, I'm getting everything done, but I have like my own creative inputs. Let's say if I've checked the weather and I know that it's going to rain in the afternoon, and we have an outdoor, and I'm like, okay, you know what, can we just do the outdoor before we do the indoor? And then the director said, no, I'm gonna stick to what I'm doing right now. You know that there's a disaster coming. Like, you can see it already, because a producer is always worried about everything. Production, weather, things you cannot control, because that's how it is. And that situation, I kind of like communicated something would go wrong, but they didn't listen to me. And then when it happened, the problem obviously came back to me. So it was a lot of shouting, well, it's not my fault, I didn't know. But then even though I have communicated all of these things, and then it was so bad that we almost lost the entire scene, because it was raining so bad and we couldn't shoot. And now, what did the director do? She went out and be crying in one corner. Like, why are you crying on set? Like, this is not even my fault. I can't even stop the rain. I don't have superpower. So yeah, how do I solve that issue? My director is crying in one corner. I have a whole production to get done. I have artists waiting in the caravan to shoot. So of course, even though it wasn't my fault, I'm not the reason why she's crying. I had to walk up to her and apologize for her crying. It's not my fault. I'm not the reason why she's crying. I'm not the rain. I also saw this coming, but she didn't listen. But yeah, in a situation like that, I could have used my emotions, you know, and then walk away and be like, why are you crying? Talk to her rudely. But I didn't do that because I know that I needed to get the job done. So, of course, I apologized for something I didn't do. And that was how we successfully finished the project. But yeah, that day really tested me. I can't even lie.
Help us bring more voices to light. Join the tribe.
Hey, this question, I think we're going back in time. But let me start from the beginning. So yes, I grew up in a very humble home. Very, very humble beginning, because this particular one, when people see me, they think I grew up with money. I'm not a Lapo, no. Is it Napo? What do they call them? Napo baby. Nepo baby. I can't even pronounce it. You see how bad it is? I'm not. So I'm Lapo baby. Like, yeah, I grew up in this very small house. My mom, my sisters. For secondary school, I just wanted to work, make something for myself. And I kind of just started like as an hairstylist. Even while I was in secondary school, I was making my teacher's hair. I'm still an hairstylist. I'm very good. I make my niece hair. Anyway, it's not about hair. But yeah, I started going for ushering jobs. And I think it was during my ushering days, one of the girls were like, oh, I have this music video that I'm attending. They said they need extras. And I'm like, I'm available. And this thing I'm talking about, I was like 16, 17. I was very young, but I've been out there at a very young age. And yeah, I went for my first music video. Honestly, can't remember the name of the exact music video, but those are the days where I was working with director like Max Film, director like Clarence Peter. I worked with Unlimited LA. Can't remember all the names, but yeah, you already know those OGs directors. So yes, I did music videos for a while, and then from there, I decided to go into production. I completely skipped university. I did not go to any university, and this is the first time I'm saying this on camera, because to be honest, for me, it's like you need to just focus on what you wanted to do. At a very young age of my life, I kind of know what I wanted to do. I feel like if I had gone to uni, I would waste my life. Like, I would just be wasting things that I could have done to get myself better. And I'm so glad I didn't do that, because to be honest, school is good, but sometimes you just need to figure it out early. Like, if you know that this is not working for you, move to the next one, girl. But yes, I'm not anti-school. Please go to school. Very important. But yeah, for me, it just didn't work for me, and I needed to just focus on production. Give me that go. Since early morning I've been on call. So why you want pressure me? A few years later, here we have founder, creative producer of Anny Production. And yeah, it's amazing how I skip school and I'm able to do all of this. And there's something you guys don't know about me. I am a very good photographer. Yes, I know a lot of people just know me as a producer, but I do photography. Actually, I focus on wedding photography, product shots, and portraits. I've been doing that for a while now. I'm pretty good at it. You can see the evidence. It started as fun. I just, go to my friend's show, take some pictures. One of the key things for me in photography is the way it makes me feel. Yes, I'm a big fan of, I need to love what I do. If I don't love what I do, I'm not gonna last in that, because one of the key things that makes me to keep going in whatever business or industry I wanna enter is the love for that thing. I love the way photography makes me feel. I love shooting people that are in love. So yeah, if you're in love, call me.
You don't see motor with your suicide door and electric charge.
There's no ring on it, empty. So you can put a ring on it though. I'm joking. Whew. I don't like talking about my love life, but maybe I'll tell you a little bit about it. Actually, if I'm being honest, one of the major thing that actually like made me focus on my company and production is heartbreak. So I was in this relationship where I was a vixen, and it was such a toxic relationship. It was so bad. When I mean bad, I'm talking about physically, emotionally, that's how bad it was. But when I ended that relationship and I just focused on my work, to be honest, that's how Anny Production was born.
International. Calling ya, baby, I'm calling ya. Where you at? Can you know that? Tell me now, cause I'm missing you. Dreaming of me kissing you. Put it down, baby, wine for me now.
As a young lady in the industry, and even from my background from being a vixen, you have to respect your body. You have to respect yourself as a person. So I would say one of the key things that even brought me to where I am right now is because that I did not mess up myself when I was working as a vixen. And that respect also like going into who I am today as a producer, because you cannot hear any gist out there. It's not possible. I would say for a young girl out there figuring out how to go about this, I would say just make sure you respect yourself, make sure you respect your body, because at the end of the day, respect is like the top of the world. I really don't know what else to say than to respect, because if you don't respect your body, who is going to respect it for you? Nobody. So you have to make sure you compose yourself. Don't do things that you're going to regret later. Very important. You don't want to look back and be like, oh, I shouldn't have done this.
Already for enjoyment. I know like suffer. If I just get small power, not to order what I'm money be my only friend.
Whew, how do I reset? Recently, it's been traveling, and I've actually been enjoying it so much. Too much, actually. I think in a year, I've been spending like 6 months outside the country and 6 months in the country. I know that sounds like a long time, but it's not like I do it at once. So let's say like in a quarter of a year, I can just go out for like a month or like maybe like 2 months. I think the longest I've stayed outside work has been 2 months. But funny enough, even when I'm outside the work, I'm still like either, because my work doesn't end after production, like after while I'm on set. So I do post-supervising too. So post-supervising is when the production is done on set and you have to take the project to an editor to get it done. After the editor, you need to take it to the colorist. It could go as high as going to VFX. It depends on what is required for the project. So yes, sometimes even when I'm not working on set, I am still like supervising all of this post-production done. So I think almost all the time when I take a break, take a vacation, I'm still checking in on editor, checking in on colorists and all of that. So yeah, honestly, traveling has definitely been my escape when it comes to just resetting my brain. And now the traveling has also led to like me just vlogging about my life, and I just got inspired about just random things that I do while traveling. And sometimes when I think about like maybe some things that people are searching on the internet, and I know that, oh, I now have information about this, and then I just vlog about it. It could also be like maybe just going to a new country, or I know a lot of people like just try to figure out like how to go about something, where to travel. Can you travel as a woman? Because of course, this is 2026, but there are still some women that are afraid to travel alone. So yeah, just vlogging and telling people that you can go anywhere, you can do anything. This is how to go about it, and I've been enjoying it so far. And of course, I have my own personal social media outside of production. It's called Miriam Anny, and that's where I post like almost all my vlogging content, and I also do it on TikTok, the same handle. And then, of course, photography handle is Anny Production Photo. That's the actual handle. Advice to give the young female entering the production as a producer. To be honest, this industry is tough. And being a woman, you have to be tougher. I would say start. You don't have to be fully ready to start. Because looking back at my life, when I started production, I didn't know shit about production. You cannot stop learning. You have to build relationship. You have to be known for solving problems, because that's like the key thing, you know. Another thing I would say is, we know talent get attention, but reliability actually is what will keep you in this industry. People need to be able to trust you. So in as much as you're talented, just make sure that you're good at what you do. Talent can definitely take you places, but your love and passion for that work that you do is what will keep you alive, what will keep motivating you to keep going. So yes, you have to be passionate about what you do. You actually have to love what you do genuinely. It's very important. And the last thing I would say is, the people that last in this industry are the people that keep learning and improving. Like, you cannot say you've arrived, even though you get into a stage in your life. To be honest, as a day like this, I've not arrived. In fact, I don't know anything. In as much as whatever I've known, I'm still trying to get better, learn new skills, figure out a way to like just get better in my own team, my production, how we can do better, you know. I said to people all the time, creativity is an endless line. Like, it doesn't have a full stop. Like, you actually have to keep going. It's important, honestly. But yeah, if you have that, I think the sky is the limit. You'll be fine. Well done, Abby. I better go. I have production meetings. I need to go. Thank you. Bye.